Hi guys, I have a wonderful nonfiction today called Crocodiles. We are going to learn about the life cycle of a crocodile and some interesting facts about them. And then we are actually going to draw the life cycle of a crocodile. So this is called Crocodiles, and it is an Australian Animal Discovery Library is what this book is subtitled. I wonder if you would find crocodiles in Australia. Crocodiles. Do crocodiles smile? No, not even when they are well fed. They just seem to smile because they have long jaws with crooked edges and many flashing teeth. Those teeth and powerful jaws help make up Australia's saltwater crocodile, one of the world's most dangerous animals. The saltwater croc is one of the world's largest animals. A big male can weigh over a ton, which equals 2,000 pounds. Among the reptiles, snakes, lizards, turtles, alligators, and crocs, no one is larger than the saltwater crocodile. The crocodile's cousins. The saltwater crocodile is one of 23 kinds of species. A crocodilian is a term that scientists have for alligators and crocodiles. The crocodilians look and act very much alike. Crocs, however, have narrower jaws than alligators do. Alligators have wider jaws. Crocodiles have narrow jaws. Alligators have wide jaws. There are other differences in crocodilians which you cannot see. The saltwater croc's closest cousins are the other 12 crocodiles. One of them, the small freshwater crocodile, lives near saltwater crocs in Australia. How they look. Picture the crocodile as a giant water-loving lizard. It has long, flat jaws and stubby legs with webbed hind feet. The croc's body and tail are long, like a streamlined log. The tail is used for swimming power. The croc is covered by leathery scales. Along its back and tail are ridges, tiny hills, and flaps of skin. Saltwater crocs can be huge. Males reach 15 feet in length. There are stories of saltwater crocs more than 20 feet long. Where they live. Australia's saltwater crocs live only near the sea coasts of North and Northeastern Australia. Most of the saltwater crocs are in the Northern Territory. Others live in states of Western Australia and Queensland. Saltwater crocs also live north of Australia and in such Asian countries as India and Burma. Saltwater crocs are not always found in saltwater. They live in rivers, swamps, and ponds too. Can you spot the crocodile? How they live. Saltwater crocodiles spend most of their time in the water. They are made for life in the water. Flaps of skin keep water out of their throat, eyes, and ears when they swim. The shape of their body helps them swim easily. Crocs usually leave the water only to nest and sun themselves. Sunshine helps keep crocs warm on cool days. If a croc becomes too warm, it returns to the water or finds a shady riverbank to swim in. Crocodile babies. Baby crocodiles are hatched from eggs. A mother saltwater croc lays about 55 eggs in her nest. The saltwater croc's nest is a mound of mud and plants. The mother crocodile usually stays close to her nest. Often she will attack anything or anyone who comes near her babies. When they hatch, the babies are helped from the nest by the mother. Saltwater crocs become adults in about 14 years of age. Some may survive or reach 90 to 100 years. 90 to 100 years. That is an old crocodile. Predator and prey. The saltwater crocodile is a predator because it feeds on animals. The animal which it eats are called prey. The saltwater croc eats turtles, pigs, mud crabs, water birds, wallabies, and other animals. A croc can swim with only its eyes and nostrils above the water. When it spies prey, it glides underwater towards the prey. The croc grabs the victim in its jaws, and a croc can lunge over 1/2 of its body length. By lunging, it can catch animals on the shore in low branches over the river. Crocodiles and people. Most Australians are proud of their huge crocodiles. At the same time, they treat crocs with fear and respect. People in Australia are warned not to swim or take small boats into crocodile country. People who are careless are sometimes attacked and can be harmed by the saltwater crocs. Crocodiles are important in the paintings and religion of Australia. Australia's tribes were first settled by the first settlers of Australia, where often crocodiles were found. The crocodile. The future of the crocodile is between 1945 and 1972, the saltwater crocodile was hunted for its meat and skin. The crocs began to disappear. Since 1972, the croc has been protected from hunting. Only specific types of people take crocodiles and their eggs. Now, the saltwater croc is increasing. Its habitat in the wetlands where it lives is healthy. To keep supply of the crocodile meat and leather, Australians have begun crocodile farms. The future is bright for Australians' wild saltwater crocs, but even such good news won't make a big crocodile smile. The end. Okay, guys, now we are going to draw the life cycle of a crocodile. So you are going to need a sheet of paper, and we are going to label it the life cycle of a crocodile. So I can give this example, and then you can pause the video and go back and watch my final product, or you can go along with me. This is called the life cycle of a crocodile. The 2-letter T, H, the, life, L, I, F, E, cycle is C, I, it's an I, but is actually a Y. I sound, that's a Y. C, L, E, of, O, F, A, crocodile. C, R, O, C, O, D, I, O, L. The life cycle of a crocodile. So your title should look like this. I know Miss Navarro has some things in pencil because I'm going to go along and trace with you guys, but right now all you should have is the title, the life cycle of a crocodile. So what is the first part of a life cycle of a crocodile? What do crocodiles start as? The mommy crocodiles lay what? They lay eggs. Every crocodile starts as an egg. So we are going to draw a group of eggs and label the first step of a life cycle of a crocodile as eggs. So you can see here, Miss Navarro is going to draw her eggs. And you're going to want to draw a lot of them because, like we learned in the story, they lay a lot of eggs. So you will draw eggs, and then you will label the first step of a life cycle of a crocodile as eggs. E, G, 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 S, eggs. So you should have the first part of a life cycle of a crocodile is eggs. Now you can draw an arrow to the next part of the life cycle of a crocodile. So I'm going to come right here and draw an arrow. Now we know the next step of a life cycle of a crocodile is the eggs hatch and the baby crocodiles come out of it. So we are going to call this one baby hatched because the eggs are laid, and then after they're fertilized, they are cracked open, and that's where baby crocodiles come from. So we'll write baby, B, A, B, Y, hatched, H, A, T, C, H, E, D. So the next step is baby hatched. And as you can see in pencil, and I will trace over it, I drew an egg that is cracked on the side with a baby hatching out of it. So you can draw a sideways egg. Sideways egg, and then the little baby coming out of it. And you're going to remember that for crocodiles, you need to draw the teeth are very important. We learned that crocodiles have a lot of sharp teeth, even as babies. So you will draw the little baby, the sideways egg with the baby coming out of it. Next, we know that the baby crawls out of the egg and it becomes what? It's called a adolescent crocodile. So it's not an adult crocodile yet. It's kind of like a kid, kind of like you. You're not a baby, but you're not an adult. You're a kid. So draw an arrow to the next portion. And here we are going to draw a kid-sized crocodile. So to do that, I always start up here at the mouth and I make a little lump for the eye and I go all the way around to make the tail. Then I come around and I do the feet, the tummy, some more feet, the neck, and then the bottom of the mouth. Don't forget your crocodile nose and your crocodile eyes and your crocodile teeth. And even the kid crocodiles have spikes. And we are going to label this adolescent crocodile. Like I said, adolescent means kid. A, D, D, O, O, L, E, S, C, E, N, T, crocodile. C, R, O, C, O, D, I, L, E. So we've got our adolescent crocodile. So we started as crocodiles start as eggs, and then they are babies hatched, and then they go around to adolescent crocodiles, and then they grow big and strong, and eating a lot of food, growing very big to become an adult crocodile. So we know as the baby grows, it's eating a lot of food, getting a lot of nutrients, and it grows into an adult crocodile. So we are going to draw something similar to our adolescent crocodile, but actually a lot bigger. So like I said, Ms. Navarro starts at the mouth, and I'm gonna go all the way around, and I'm gonna make a really big tail because it's grown nice and big. We know that its big old feet have grown so big and strong. Coming around here. And we can't forget our big nose, and then our big crocodile eyes, and most importantly, our very big teeth. And of course, we are going to have all the spikes Sorry, Miss Navarro's pen ran out, but we've got to have all of our spikes, big old toenails, and fingernails. And then we're going to draw the outline of the bottom half of the body, which is actually pretty a yellowish color, and the actual crocodile is green, but the bottom half is a yellowish color. And some more spikes on the body. And there you've got your adult crocodile. Now we are going to label it off to the side, adult crocodile. So we'll say a, d, d, u, l, t, crocodile, c, r, o, c, o, d, I, O, L, E. Nice. And you have to remember that your arrows should be Sharpie. And then after the adult crocodile grows, it eventually lays eggs, and then the process is repeated. So we learned that in total, the life cycle of a crocodile starts as baby eggs, and then they turned into babies hatched as little baby crocodiles hatch out of the eggs, and then they start growing a little bit and eating, living inside and outside of water as adolescent crocodiles, kind of like kids. And then the more that they eat and the more that they grow and they're nourished, they become adult crocodiles, where they then mate and lay eggs, and the cycle is repeated. So I would like you to finish this diagram yourself, and I want you to actually color it in. You can color your eggs yellow, color your crocodiles green, or the baby one can be a little bit orange and brown because it actually gets this greenish color later in life. And I want to see your final product on the Facebook page. Ms. Navarro is going to finish hers and put hers up there, but I can't wait to see your work.